Look, recently we saw Donald Trump sign an executive order to essentially protect women by banning biological men from competing in women's sport. So it's, of course, a huge win for women across America. But Maine Governor Janet Mills, she wants to be the hero and is refusing to comply. Yeah, she's going to court to defy federal laws that protect women in sport. She's just committed to fighting for the right for biological men to compete against women. But Donald Trump was having absolutely none of it. Here is this exchange.
Is the Maine here, the governor of Maine?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
Well, we are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
Look, I have to say, it's just so good seeing Trump in action, isn't it? Just not backing down.
It is so refreshing. And look, Donald Trump can do as much as he can do with these executive orders. It is up to Republicans in Congress, we have control of Congress and the Senate, to take action to codify these types of orders into law, right? Because Donald Trump, again, can only do so much. And when it comes down to this, if Democrats want to double down on these failed radical leftist gender policies that helped them lose in 2024, be my guest by all means, because 2026 will be an easy win for Republicans in the House. But ultimately, it has to be up to Congress to really codify these things because Trump is out of office in 4 years, and this craziness isn't going to end in 4 years.
No, it's not, unfortunately, but we'll watch this space very closely. But it's interesting, President Donald Trump, he's continuing to really dominate in the approval polls. A new Harvard Harris survey found that he holds a 52% approval rating, 52%. Now, 58% say that he's doing better than Joe Biden. 81% say that they support deporting illegal immigrants. Of course they do. And 76% support eliminating fraud and waste. And finally, 60% believe that Doge is helping. I can't believe there's still 40% that are somehow against Doge. But looking at those numbers, what's your assessment? It indicates that it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's really strong. It's also an indictment of how weak our propaganda press has become because I think people have tuned out to the mainstream media or the left-wing mainstream media. We've seen it in polls. They've turned to X, they've turned to independent journalists and what have you. And as a result of that, they're getting the actual truth, the actual news, and not the media's spin on it. And I think that's contributing to Donald Trump's popularity because people are actually seeing what he's doing, not what the leftist mainstream media wants to pretend he's doing.
Brianna Lyman, elections correspondent at The Federalist. Thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.